Man, oh man, Amazon, y'all in trouble. Go ahead, check this clip out, y'all.
You are Amazon because of us. Yes. We need more wages. We need better pay.
Tonight, with less than 10 days until Christmas, Amazon facing a potential strike threat during the holiday rush. Workers at two key Amazon facilities in New York have voted to walk off the job if necessary. Today was the deadline the Teamsters union set for Amazon to start negotiating.
We've been asking them, please, and as of today, we don't have nothing changed.
A union spokesperson says it represents 6,000 workers. Luke Renee is one of them. What do you and your colleagues want for Christmas?
Safety, better condition, better work environment. That's one thing we've been asking for, and we don't feel like that's something we have to beg for.
Labor experts say the timing of this threat is strategic.
You strike when you have more leverage from the union. You want to make sure that the customer desperately wants to get their packages. That puts more pressure on the company to go to the bargaining table.
An Amazon spokesperson told NBC News in part the company is a large network and, quote, Christmas is not getting ruined for anyone. Adding, if customers are worried, they can track delivery dates and times on the website. The company says it has hundreds of fulfillment centers in the U.S. What does that mean for folks who have ordered items from Amazon?
If it's already on a truck, they should be okay. But if it's at the warehouse and hasn't moved yet, then any trucks coming in will have a difficulty in unloading.
A holiday headache during a stressful season. Adrian Broadus, NBC News.
Going from what they said, Amazon, the workers are going on strike. I don't blame them. Like the working conditions they put you in those warehouses are messed up. Like they treat you like a robot. Me coming from warehouse, I know a lot about this subject. I actually did work at a Amazon warehouse before, which is crazy. From what like all the complaints they say in the video, I 100% like I'm with them. Like everything they say about like your breaks, not having enough break time, going to the bathroom. It's just like that. So I worked in an Amazon fulfillment center for, I want to say, I don't remember the year. I think it was like 2019, 2020 maybe. Right around all the riot things were taking place, like so George Floyd and stuff, all that. I was working in a warehouse. I was working 12-hour shifts. I think I was working the overnight shift. It was bad, like, I was the one who was, I think it was called a packer. So you stand at the station, it shows you what's on the screen, you pack in the thing, you put it in a box, you grab the box size that you need or envelope size you need, and you throw it down the conveyor belt. And you just do that for 12 hours, stand in there 12 hours, grab it off the shelf, put it in the box, and the thing seals the box, throw it down the conveyor. And you keep doing it, you keep doing it, you keep doing it. They time you on how fast you go. So like my first couple of days, they weren't really bothering me. A couple of days later, they start coming to me like, hey, you got to pick it up. You got to pick it up. You got to pick it up. We need you to pick it up. They kept on like, hassling me to pick it up and go faster and faster. Then when you go on break, so I think you get like a 30-minute lunch. When you go on break, the lunchroom is like half a mile away to get there. So you have to walk like half a mile. By the time you get there, that's like 10 minutes of your break already gone. You still got to heat up your food, sit down, By the time you get that, you get about like 5-10 minutes of break time to relax, and you got to go back. The bathrooms are half a mile away from your workstation too. So if you got to use the bathroom, you're going to fall behind on your station because, let alone you got to pee. And their products fall behind. Like it is so like trash. Like, and they say they like, oh, we take care of our employees and all this stuff. They don't. They just care about getting their packages out. Amazon is a multi-billion-dollar company. Like malls are closing around the world because of Amazon. And I'm not saying I don't use Amazon. Amazon is very convenient. Like everybody uses Amazon. I order my packages and stuff, but working in those conditions, I feel like the employees should be getting paid a great wage. They should be able to take their breaks, their full breaks. They should be able to take bathroom breaks whenever they need to. I'm completely with this strike. Jeff Bezos is the richest man on earth right now. Why can't you afford to pay your employees a livable wage? Why can't they go on breaks and take their break time when they need? Why do you got them working in this bullshit environment, I also did Amazon DSP, where you drive their vans around. And I talked about this a little bit in my video. I got experience. I did all of Amazon. I did Amazon Flex, the warehouse, everything you can name off Amazon. I did it, you know? And they're the same way. You don't even have time to use the bathroom because they're on your ass like that. They're monitoring everything you do. They want you to hurry, hurry, hurry. They practice safety all the time, but they're far from safe. They don't care about your safety. They just do that for a legal standpoint. They just want you to do it because they don't want to get in trouble. They don't want to get sued for it. You know, they want you to hurry up. You know what I'm saying? When I was doing that, I get like probably like 500 to. It started off slow, like 200, but then it increased up. The better you get, the more packages they throw at you. So by the end time, I was getting like 500 packages a day. You know what I'm saying? With like a whole bunch of stops. I can't even remember the stops, but like, yeah, and you can't even take your break when you're doing that. If you take your break, you're falling behind and they're calling you like, hey, hey, and they got this thing called rescue. You know what I'm saying? So like if you are falling behind, they have somebody that gets done early come and help you with your load. They come and rescue. That's why they call it rescue, you know? But if you get too many of those, they'll start to write you up and keep writing you up for little things because they want you to move, 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 move like a robot. You can't pee. I literally had to take a pee bottle with me, one of those catheters that they use in the hospital. I ordered it off of Amazon, but I had to pee in that. I had to go in the back of the van and pee in that. I'm pretty sure, like, I would get in the vans and I would find pee bottles in there. It was so nasty, you know? Like, I'd always, when I get in my van, I take what are those disinfectant wipes and wipe it all down really good because that's disgusting. But like, yeah, I would literally find pee bottles in there because you can't stop at a gas station and go pee because if you do that, you're falling behind. If you take even a 10-minute break, you're falling behind. They're constantly calling you. You stopping at the stop sign, you got to stop at the stop sign for a certain amount of seconds. They're always monitoring you. They're always like tracking your speed, everything, you know, they're just on your ass. Like, you know, they want you to be a robot and just keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. And this is like the same thing with warehouse work. Like, it's pretty much the same thing. Like when I was working at Pepsi, it was the same thing. They just wanted us to move, 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 move. No talking, no talking. Just keep moving, keep picking cases. I was a picker there. I was picking the cases, you know, picking them off the pallets, putting them on the thing, and building my own pallet, wrapping it around. And they tracked you on a number system, and they wanted you to just keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Don't stop, don't talk, don't talk, don't breathe, don't do anything. You know, just keep moving, keep our product going out. They don't care about the average person. They throw these little things. I said this in my warehouse video, like, oh, pizza party. I didn't even get a pizza party when I was working at Amazon. I was kind of disappointed because at my last warehouse, we'd at least get a pizza party for our hard work. You know, we get a pizza, you know, like we're like little 5-year-olds. We can't go buy our own pizza, but you know, or they'll give you a good job. At Amazon, I never got that. I was only there for like literally, I would say like a month, and I just was like, man, fuck this shit. I needed money back then, so I was taking whatever job I could do to get some money, you know, like because shit, I was struggling back then. But that was during my my huge like I was in a like I want to say a warehouse job hopping phase. I went from like 5 different warehouses expecting different results and got the same thing every time. And I was just like, yo, why am I keep doing this shit? You know, it's the same thing, you know? So yeah, no, I'm 100% for the strike. I support these employees because I've worked in those conditions. I know what it's like. Um, the warehouse fulfillment center is ran backwards. They just want you. They're putting a lot of robots inside the warehouses now, like you know, to move the cases, and they want you to be just like those robots. They want you to be a good little robot. You know, Jeff Bezos, he doesn't give a shit about his employees. Amazon as a company don't give a shit about their employees. They might say they give a shit about you, but they don't. So I'm hoping this strike does something to make them pay a little more attention to us, the little people that get the stuff out. Because without the people, their product would never be able to get out. Without the people, see, they shit on the little guys that do the work, but without us, they wouldn't be able to get their product out. You know what I'm saying? You can create as much robots as you want, but they're not going to be able to operate like people and do that. You're going to still need the manpower to do it until we get like super automated. You know, AI is coming out, all this like crazy tech stuff. But Yeah, it's a very stressful job, and I respect anybody that does it. Like I said, I had to do it for a little while because I needed money, you know. But I would never put myself back in the situation. DSP is a little different. If you were gonna go an Amazon route, I would say go DSP. If you don't got any like crazy shit on your driving record, do that because at least you're on your own. But it's still very stressful because they're constantly on your ass with that. You know what I'm saying? The faster you go, the more work they throw at you. I knew one guy on his route, he had like what, like I think like 600-700 packages, you know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of stops. I don't know. But it was just crazy, you know what I'm saying? And you know what's crazy? He was like the hardest worker. They were always congratulating him in the meeting. And this is going back to like one of my Pepsi videos when I was talking about the superstar of the warehouse. This was the same guy. I mean, not the same guy, but he was just like that guy. He was always getting done early. You know what I'm saying? Always going above and beyond for the company. You know what they rewarded him with? More work. They kept on throwing more work at him. Hey, 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 go help rescue this guy. Do this guy. Oh, you're done early? Go do this one. Go do this one. Do this one. And eventually after all that, they fired him because I guess he didn't do something right. I can't remember the whole thing. He didn't do something right on his route, and they fired him. But he was the superstar of the company. They were always congratulating, look at him, look at this guy, he's, oh man, he's a superstar. When you get done with your route, you go help the other guy because you're so fast. You go do that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with work hard. You should take pride in your work. You should work hard, not be a lazy ass. But like, I said this in another video, never go above and beyond for a company because they don't give a shit about you. They will replace you in a heartbeat. You're just a number to them. And the faster you realize this, the better off you will be when you're working. They don't care. You're just a number. They'll hire a new one of you just like that. I've been through many jobs in my 34 years of living, and I've grown to realize this over the years of working, at various different companies, not just warehouse. I've done security. I've done a lot of different things since I've been in Vegas, and I've seen the same exact thing happen. This guy's out of here, new one come the next day. So I'm all for the strike. I hopefully they get something out of it. What they're asking for, better work environment, safety. We get a adequate bathroom break, you know what I'm saying, where you don't have to piss in a bottle, or when you're in the warehouse, you have to walk a half a mile just to get to the bathroom. And then when you come back to your workstation, you get ridden up because you left your station because you had to walk like 10 minutes to the bathroom to get to those. Amazon warehouses are huge. They're crazy big. Like, it's like a mall in there. You know what I'm saying? Um, Only someone who has actually worked the job could understand where I'm coming from. That's why I'm trying to explain it to the best way as possible. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys work at an Amazon warehouse? Have you worked at an Amazon warehouse? Do you feel the same way of what I'm telling you about, and the anger and the frustration of these workers that are striking? I'm 100% supporting the strike. Maybe these big boy companies will wake up and stop shitting on the little guys that make their company move, Like, we make your company move. Without us, you have no product. You have no money coming in to fill your pockets. But yeah, it is what it is. Appreciate y'all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.